When you have tuna and cabbage at home, prepare this delicious recipe. Starting my recipe, I'll begin by placing half a cabbage here in my bowl. Now I'll add hot water to give the cabbage a quick pre-cook. I've poured all the water over the cabbage, and now I'll let it sit in the hot water for 5 minutes. All right, everyone, the 5 minutes are up. Now, I'll drain all the water. I've drained all the water, and now I'll place the cabbage back into this bowl. Now, I'll add 2 eggs. Take a moment to share in the comments which city you're watching from so I can send you a big hug in the next video. Next, I'll add half a teaspoon of black pepper. And I'll also add 1 teaspoon of salt. Using a spoon, I'll mix everything very well. I have mixed it all very well. Now I'll add 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. And once again, I'll mix everything thoroughly. All right, I've mixed it all perfectly. Now I'll add 1 boiled egg. I'll also add 170 grams of tuna. And I'll add some fresh parsley or cilantro, which is optional. Now I'll mix everything, combining all the ingredients very well. All right, I've mixed everything thoroughly. Now I'll transfer everything into this frying pan that already has hot oil. I've added everything, and now I'll arrange it nicely inside the pan. This recipe is delicious. Every time I make it at home, my family and friends love it and always ask for the recipe. Make it at home because I'm sure your family and friends will love it too. All right, I've arranged everything perfectly in the pan. Now I'll cover it and let it fry for 5 to 8 minutes. Look at this. The bottom side is nicely fried. Now, using a spatula, I'll loosen it from the bottom. Using a plate, I'll flip the recipe to fry the other side. I've flipped it, and now I'll add some shredded mozzarella cheese to make it even more delicious. I've added the cheese. Now I'll add some tomato slices cut into half moons. I've added the tomato, and to give it a special touch, I'll sprinkle some oregano. I've added the oregano. Now I'll cover the pan and let the cheese melt completely. Look at this. Everyone, my recipe is ready. Now I'll turn off the heat and transfer my recipe to a plate. Now, it's time to enjoy this perfect recipe. Take a moment to rate this recipe in the comments from 0 to 10. Share this video with your family and friends so they can also make this incredible recipe. This recipe is simply amazing. The combination of cabbage with tuna and the touch of cheese makes it irresistible. The result is a light, flavorful, and super nutritious dish, perfect for sharing with your family. This recipe is a great option for those who want to mix up their menu using simple ingredients you already have at home. It's so versatile that it can be served as a main dish or a side. Enjoy your meal!